Hey everybody, in this video I wanted to show you how to set up an event like we did in the last video. We actually have some voice lines that are being played, and then we have like an enemy spawn or something like that. Some sort of an event that fires off. We actually use a trigger to do that in the last one. This one, we're going to have it based off of when you use a blueprint in the world. So right here I have this blueprint, right? It is a console, and I have it linked right here. The target's it's sending a message to this door, and it says press E to use. So if I go up to use it, it'll say press the E to use. After this timer, right, is going to open the door. What I want to do is, as soon as I use this, I want to listen for that event and take the level blueprint and then spawn that sequence, replace the voice line, spawns the enemy after that. So just to show you how this is going to work, I'm actually going to take you inside of this blueprint here. So I press Control B, and inside of our interactables here, there's the BP console. If I open that up, and then I go to its parent class, get rid of this little thing here. That's annoying. Click on this magnifying glass here, the interactable base, right? So when it has the list of those targets, when it sends off a message, right? When it's activated, me pressing a key, it plays a sound, there's the delay, and then right before we tell all the targets to activate, we actually have this here, this call on activated. That is actually an event dispatcher, and it's sending like a radio broadcast into the game world. And what we do with those is we listen for when those happen, and then we tie events to them. So, because the console is based off of the interactable base, it also has its own on-activated event dispatcher. So these are already linked. This will open up if I go and use it. But if I click on this here, or any blueprint that you want to have, an event dispatcher fire off something, let's go to the level blueprint, right? And this is what I had last time, right? There's a do once, play sounds, spawn AI from class. That's all going to stay the same, but instead of using a trigger when I walk through it, it's when I use something now. So I have it selected in the map. I'm going to right click. Let's go down to Add Event, Default, Add on Activated. So this is basically listening for when this is fired on the base blueprint. It goes through the console, it ends up here, right? And when this fires off, I want it to run this sequence here. What we're going to try to do is have everything in the world that you can interact with, so consoles, doors, anything that you can either pick up or use will have some sort of an event dispatcher like this one. So you can listen for when that happens and have some really cool sequences based off of that. So let's go ahead and test this out. I disabled the trigger on the other side of the door that we were using last time. So let's go up to it and use it.
This isn't good. Watch out!
Right? So it played the voice lines and spawned this guy right here. So, yay, that worked. And we have a little delay in between, so that there's a little bit of, it doesn't take as long. Or I'm sorry, there's a little bit of space in between, so it's not as close to when you hit the actual buttons. But you can change all those things however you want inside of your own level. But that is how you set up an event dispatcher into the level blueprint. And hopefully you will try it out and get it to work. And if you have any questions about that, please let me know. See you guys in the next video.